gonna hear me say that a lot. Okay? It's for a reason. If you stick around to the end, you'll hear that reason. I see you, chat. Good. Long as my wisdom was received, I'm in a great place. Ladybug, I see you. It say you gotta push yourself and get out your comfort zone. This is for sure. This is for sure. Let me tell y'all too, feel free to ask me any questions that y'all may need. This is my donation. Okay? Ladybug, you definitely gotta push yourself to get out your comfort zone. Okay? The way you felt is exactly the way you're supposed to feel. Comfortability don't save nobody. Comfortability don't save nobody. Brooke came right in. Leo here. Leo, you pulled right up so fast. Goodness. Leo, you must got your notifications on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Leo. Leo got them notifications on. Bear with me, Leo. I'm answering questions, right? And also statements. Our Cancer said they need to push themselves more. They need to get out their comfort zone. I'm in all agreement. You must get out this comfort zone. This comfort zone is murdering you. Okay, I'm gonna speak freely. This comfort zone is murdering you. It's killing your spirit. It's killing your imagination. It's killing your ambition. It's killing your will to live, because the will to live, okay, we're going to need a reason. A reason. And purpose is going to have to be that reason. No, you're going to have to get out this comfort zone and be okay with being uncomfortable. You're going to have to go through a lot of things in life to become you. I want you to know that. That's how you get your season. When you had your heart broken as many times as it need to be broken, when you lose a few jobs, when you lose out on the end of good, on the end of good or bad deals, when you lose out a few times, okay, when you meet a few people, okay, a few people may have not kept their word, a few people may have not been loyal, when you do a few things in life, when you travel to a few countries, when you buy some houses, when you lose some houses. Well, they pulled up a warning. That was the first time I seen a warning on YouTube. Goodness, too. We expected better from you. I'm finna speak freely. I don't even cuss. I speak freely. Let me go ahead and let the algorithm know this real quick, y'all. I finna speak freely, okay? And I want y'all to know, if the algorithm take away this platform from you, understand that you weren't supposed to have it. I wasn't supposed to give it to you, okay? But I wanted my Cancer to know that, yes, you must get out your comfort zone. Okay, let me be careful with my words. I'm more clever than the algorithm. Let me be careful with my words. You must get out your comfort zone. Okay? The comfort zone isn't your safe place, because you need to lose to win. In fact, the winner is the person that got comfortable losing. The winner is the person that learned from the losses. You don't learn much from winning, do you? But when you lose, you learn how not to lose. Okay? So this is why we need all our seasons. Listen, you can want to be a certain type of way overnight, but what will that teach you? What will that teach you if you just wake up overnight the person that you want to be? That's not going to teach you much. You need to respect the process. Okay? And inside the process is a lot of uncomfortability. That's why they told you to respect it and not like it. You hear the wisdom? That's why they told you to respect the process and not like it. You don't have to like being uncomfortable. That's okay. You're not supposed to like it. Why would you change something that you like? Why would you change something that you like? You wasn't supposed to like it, okay? But you were supposed to respect it as okay. Okay, I got to go through this. Okay, I'm going to go through this, because I ain't going to let it go through me. I'm going through this, okay? With thrust, with power, with faith in myself, I'm going through this, no matter what this is, okay? This ain't gonna make me. That's what you're gonna tell yourself in every uncomfortable situation. This won't make me. Okay? I done took another loss. This won't make me. I done had another heartbreak. This won't make me. Okay? I done lost the job. This won't make me. I can have my heart broken a million times. They won't make me because I was me before you. And I'm going to be me after you. Okay? The new friends won't make me. Losing the friends won't make me. You must understand this. So yes, we need to be comfortable. I wanted to give you that because as I mentioned, Cancer, you've given me so much. Okay? Nevertheless, let's step into our Leos. Let me know if the Leo's still here. We still got some Leos in the building. Shout out to my Leos. I'm giving y'all my energy right now. I'm giving y'all my strength right now. Y'all ain't see me read a book. I ain't even once. Okay? You get in my spirit. That's exactly what you get. Okay, I haven't consumed any food in a few days. I like to become vessel around this time. It's my favorite time of the month. Okay, you getting all my strength. I left the gym. Maybe the gym was open. The gym closed at 9. I was in there till 9:10. Returned back to my office in studio maybe 9:30, and we here now. So you getting my strength, Leo. Let me go ahead and give you that strength. Hopefully I'm making. Hold up. Hopefully I'm making you proud. It's the Leo you want to make proud. Yeah, hopefully I'm making you proud because it's my duty to show you yourself because sometimes you don't believe in yourself. Well, excuse me. Sometimes you don't have faith in yourself because we don't need to believe. We don't need to believe in nothing that is already true. If you have to believe in it, it's not true already. If you have to believe in anything, it's not true. The truth done left the equation. Once you start believing, the root word of belief is belie. The root word of belief is belie. And to belie denotes doubt. So we don't need you to believe in anything. We need you to have faith. Faith. Have faith in your skills. Have faith in your attributes. Have faith in your abilities. Have faith in that which you already are. I know you want to become something different, but before you become something different, you need to meet and re-meet the person that you already are. You need to meet and re-meet the person that you already are. Okay? Because that person matters. That person needs to go through a certain process. But you're going to have to understand this person. You're going to have faith in this person. That person don't disappear because you want to be something different. No, it is that person who will decide to evolve. It's that person who will decide to graduate and ascend. Okay? You assembling as well, Leo. This is a month of assimilation. You are assembling. This is a month of assimilation. You are preparing the house. Okay? You are preparing the house of your emotions. You are preparing the house, your physical house. Your physical house is changing, Leo. Your physical house is changing. You are preparing your house. And sometimes as you get the sweeping, sometimes as you get the dusting, you may forget what you're preparing for, or you may not even know. You may not even know why you was compelled to prepare. That's how the next level is. See, the next level already exists, okay? It is sending vibrations to you on the level you are at now. So sometimes it's going to require some faith. Sometimes it's going to require some bravery for you to walk in this knowingness, knowing that you need to change, knowing that something, okay, needed to change. You are preparing your house. And preparing your house, you also preparing your community. This community may look like your family. This community may look like your loved ones. This community may look like your friends. You are preparing your community. Your community matters. They must be prepared. They must be prepared, okay, for the life that you're going to introduce them to. Because remember, you are a leader. If you've forgotten, you're leading them somewhere. Okay? But you must first lead yourself. Let me say it again. You are a leader, Leo, and you are leading your community somewhere, but you must first lead yourself. You must lead yourself unto the next graduation. You are leading yourself unto the next ascension, unto the next level in life. Life wasn't supposed to be on the same level for so long. Okay? Life wanted you to know to also get uncomfortable and be okay with being uncomfortable. Okay? It's your nature. Yeah, it's your nature, because it's through that. Listen, when you're not comfortable, okay, you roar. You roar, Leo. When you're not comfortable, we can hear your roar. Okay? And everybody finna respect that roar. But when you comfortable, that roar sound like a yawn. The job is finished. The job is finished. Now, do we want to yawn or do we want to roar? Let's go ahead and ask life. How you doing, life? How you doing, life? Should I be roaring or should I be yawning? Am I finished? No, you're not finished. I'm going to go ahead and answer for you. No, you're not finished. If I'm not finished and you my reflection, then you're not finished. Yup, you're not finished. Your body isn't finished. Your mind isn't finished. You are still maturing. You are going through a different level of puberty. We don't speak about our pubescent levels as an adult. We speak about puberty as if it's only for the adolescents, as if it's only, okay, for the preteens and for the babies. No, puberty continues to happens. Your pubescent levels happens every 9 years. Through your first 9 years, you went through your first levels of puberty. Okay? That's when boys or girls were icky. That changed, didn't it? Through the next 9 years, it finna got opposite. You wanted those boys or girls. Then the next 9 years, you wanted male or female. You wanted something that was adult. You wanted something that was more mature. Then the following 9 years, purpose is required, not only from you, but from other people. You need to be around people walking in their purpose, correct? So your pubescent levels extend beyond your adolescent ages. I want you to understand that. They didn't tell you that because they didn't want your mind on that. They didn't tell you that because they didn't want you to pay any attention. Because when you pay something attention, then you get to spend it after. Okay? So nevertheless, you evolving. You evolving, butterfly. You evolving, butterfly. Yes, you evolving from a little caterpillar. Matter of fact, some of y'all were just little larvas. You know what a larva is, right? That's a maggot. Some of y'all evolving from the little maggot into the caterpillar. Okay? Ready to go into your cocoon. But before that happens, we must assemble. You must get all the things that you need. You must assemble. You must assemble the community. Okay? Taking lessons from all other signs. You must assemble the community of your emotions. You must assemble. But first, we need to first check. Who are you? Who are you in this moment? Have you forgotten? Are you somewhere between becoming, okay, and leaving your older self? Who are you in this moment? Because we're going to respect the process. It is that individual, that same individual, okay, that your oldest memory of since you were 5. Since you were 4 or 3 for some of us, it's that individual that has been evolving. And until you understand that individual, you will always be trapped in the cocoon. You will stay in that cocoon. You will crystallize, okay? And that cocoon will fall and break itself before you evolve. You must evolve. But this first gonna happen by you knowing who you are, okay? Nevertheless, any other signs? I know we had a Taurus in here. Is my Taurus in there? I see you, I am. I see you. Done made it all the way to the tube. I see you. We had a Taurus in here. Is the Taurus still in here? Come on now, this cost me a lot of energy. I want y'all to know. Y'all getting ancient wisdom summed up. Okay? This is ancient wisdom. This is also celestial wisdom. This is also wisdom of the earth. Okay? Hopefully it means something to you in a moment. It means something to me. Just giving it to you means something to me. People who ask me these questions all the time, I charge for a lot of this wisdom, but it means something to me to give it away when I choose to give it. Okay? That's why the universe gonna help me get it off. Yup. We had a Taurus. I'm not sure if my Taurus is still here, but let me know if we have any questions, if we have any comments, or we have any concerns. I am. We say we right on the nose. Good. That's that Leo. Good. We got some naysayers. That's okay. John Dillard. We're going to go ahead and block you, John Dillard. John Dillard must be on drugs. John Dillard. Hopefully that's your real name, too. We're going to go ahead and block you. We're going to go ahead and block you. And I'm going to tell them that you're being suicidal so they can send some people to you. Mr. Dillard, are you okay there? I got to laugh now. I be liking those comments, y'all. Y'all keep me in a giddy spirit. Let me go ahead and change my music. You know, that's more Pisces. Well, you know what? Let me put the first one on this tape. This tape gonna be finished this week, y'all. I have 70. Well, excuse me. I have a good about 30 pieces on this tape. I'm gonna split it down into a few of them. This was the first one. You know, you gotta bring it back to this original. Let y'all know how it all started. Yes, I'm playing every instrument y'all hear. Nevertheless, do I have any other signs? Any questions from the zodiacs that's here? I love the words that you're using. I love the words that you're using. This Leo said that I'm in between shedding the old me and stepping into the new me daily. That's beautiful. I say that's beautiful because, listen, I have a 13-foot python that's shedding right now. Okay? I also speak on our serpentine energy, our dragon energy. You're going to need to step into your serpentine energy. I see that you already are. If you shedding, yeah, you stepping into this energy. There's a reason why the ancestors, the elders, wore snakes on their crowns. Okay? There's also the same reason why Pharaoh is male and female. We don't come from kings and queens. Did you know? We didn't teach kings and queens to the world. We just taught leadership. Leadership finna be male or female. We not biased with leadership. Okay? But nevertheless, that snake wrapped around that crown for a reason. Okay? Because it was to exemplify change. It was to exemplify your ability to evolve and graduate. And that's what made you divine. And it was only those divine people that finna lead us, right? Oh yeah, I only finna trust the divine. And the divine finna be a human male and or female. Okay? A human male or female is the only thing we finna call divine. All them other spirits, we don't, come on now. Especially if we ain't even checked their temperatures and see if they was even here before. We don't even know if a lot of these spirits was here before. I'm speaking in regards of religion. Religious people don't know divinity. You have never been introduced to divinity because your ideology of divinity belongs to entities that you've never verified. And also they claim to not even be human. I dare something claim to teach me how to be a human and it's not even a human. Imagine that. You couldn't. And then to claim that you created, come on now. Any energy claim that it created you is against you. Yeah. Our ancestors taught us shedding will teach you. Just like what you're doing now, you are morphing. This metamorphosis that you're going through, you finna create you. You finna create you. That's a little ancient wisdom. You finna create you. Again and again and again and again. All the days of your life. So when something proclaims to create you, hold up now. Hold up now. To be the mother, father of all things and you, then how can you look like me? Why don't you look like the fire? How can you speak like I speak? Why don't you speak like the bee? Or music, or the way the universe is speaking to me now, or the way life is speaking to me now. Why would you have to use books? And this is one of their oldest books. Look, I got him a New Testament and the Old Testament. These over, come on now. We thousands of years old books that mean nothing. At a certain point in time in life, I sought to try to find some wisdom on the earth. I'm a reader and a writer. I was raised right. Ain't nothing in here. What you need ain't in no books. What you asking life for ain't in no books. You need to know that. This is on the outside of my body. Just know that. This is on the outside of my body. Everything that I need is in the inside of my body. Where you think I'm pulling this fire at from me now? Where do you think it's coming from? That thing right there, inside of me, okay? You finna create yourself. No, nothing on this earth claim to be your creator. You your creator. And if your mind wanna wonder and start trying to ask yourself, well, what started? Well, who first created? That's a human ideology. That's human, come on now. You are, what we doing? I got a word for this, or we got a word for this. Anthropomorphizing the universe. So it now has to be human. Okay? You human. The universe ain't human. Okay? Meaning, when you start asking about your origins and how did all humans, how did all things start, it becomes anthropomorphic when you start saying, oh, there was this universal mind. Oh, there was this universal being. When I plant a seed, who was more powerful? The wind that the plant needed? Or was it the water that the plant needed? Or was it the earth that the plant needed? Or was it the sunlight that the plant needed? So how can you speak on, come on now, any form of universal consciousness? If anything, is universal chaos. Chaos is what brought forth you. Just imagine the way human beings start. This is how you started off. Look at all that roughness. Now I know some of y'all was slippery nuts. Some of y'all was slippery. Your daddy ain't mean it. My daddy meant me. I'm the first man in 300 years. My daddy meant me. He meant. That's how we supposed to come. Okay? Through vigor. Okay? Through fight. Through purpose. Through intention. I want y'all to know that's how it look. Like a fight. And then brought you here. Look at you. Look at you now, and all beautifully woven. Came from all that friction. Friction, okay, is the creator. Friction, chaos. That's why you got to go through a lot of friction now. You're going through a lot of friction on all these different levels, through your ascensions, through your graduations. You finna go through different conflicts that's gonna cause friction. This is good. This is what you needed. Because you still gotta get birthed the same way you was birthed. Okay? So it was some friction that brought you here. It was a lot of chaos that brought you here. All of us came through the same thing. Okay? You think that tree would have came up that tree if it wasn't for them chaotic winds? It's those winds that, okay, compelled and forced the tree to develop a bark on it. If it wasn't for that wind, it wouldn't have no bark. Did you know that? Them strong winds too. Did you know that? If it wasn't for them winds, we wouldn't have no bark on the tree. And if we didn't have the tree, we would lose a lot of oxygen, wouldn't we? We would lose a lot of fruit, wouldn't we? Okay then. So yes, you shedding. Yeah, if you found my voice, you shedding. Okay? This is the laws of attraction. Okay? One of the principles of attraction is reflection. Okay? And we are always speaking to our reflection. Since I'm consistently evolving, since I'm consistently graduating intentionally, I'm also meeting the same spirits. This is how I know how to talk to you. Okay? This is how I'm so trained to talk to you. Remember what I said first. Okay, for my Leos, I said, you're going to need to accept who you are first. Okay? I accepted who I am. Okay? A long time ago, I've accepted who I am. Okay? As not only a man in transition and constant transition, but I'm also a transitioner. This is why I reset mind through my schooling of mindset training, through the vehicles of meditation. This is why I reset minds in the first place. Okay? Because we're in transition. And on every different level, we're going to need a new mind. We're going to need a new body. We're going to need a new spirit. Because this body will not belong on this level. Okay? It's things on this level that will reject it. It will reject it. You do not belong here. Okay? Just imagine you dress different. Okay? And on the next level, you're going to have to be different. You can't walk into these boardroom meetings dressed a certain type of way, talking a certain type of way. You finna evolve. Okay? Nevertheless, YouTube, I think this all the time we may have this evening. Yeah, I think I finished my work here. There's no more signs, right? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I am going to make this public so you can rewatch this as many times as you need. And I own the music. That's the best part. I own the music. Yes, I had to throw that in, and the music wanted you to know that. Nevertheless, you loved. Nevertheless, go tap into your own power. You don't need me. You don't need anything on the outside. You don't need a book. All you need is you. Okay? And trust nothing first but yourself. Okay? Don't even trust me. Go ahead and test that wisdom. And see if you can tap onto yourself and watch how the universe flow through you and flow to you. I promise you this. Okay? Nevertheless, I do love you. You can trust that. Let's get rich.